Now, would you raise your hand if you present with somebody else? All right, perfect. So we have quite a few. So often in companies, I'll say, well, how are you going to pass off to Mary? Well, I'm just going to say, well, here's Mary and let her introduce herself. No, 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 no. Each member of the team represents the team and the company. So you say, and to cover the next subject, here's Mary, who is the lead engineer on. She has 16 years in the experience. So just as a speaker, you get an introduction. When you are passing off to your new team member, give a couple of lines at least to credentials. And when I work with companies, I always get them to stand up and introduce themselves as if they were someone else with 3 or 4 credentials. And it is amazing. People who've worked together for 8 years have no idea of the credentials of each other. It's so much more professional. And again, it builds the credibility. And what are we doing? It builds the comfort in the prospect's mind. So 1, we don't want to have a flawed conversation or structure. So you're going to open, how about this as an opening? Congratulations. Now, what are they proud of? It has to be sincere, but just as you like hearing a good compliment that you know is sincere, it's not gratuitous, congratulate them. You could say, congratulations, your stock price has gone up when most of your competitors down. You've got to be doing something right. Or congratulations, your advertising campaign is spectacular. It could be as simple as, congratulations, everybody I've interacted with on my way to this meeting has been so polite and welcoming. Obviously, your core values are in action. You have got to find something. Then, you might say, thank you for the opportunity to present. You have interacted with somebody preparing you for that meeting, your champion. And then is the appropriate aside to say, thank you, Larry. You have been very generous with your time and information preparing for this meeting. Larry tells me that your key concerns are bullet, 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 bullet. Is there anything else you would like to add to our agenda? We've prepared our presentation and examples around those key issues, and at the end of every talking point, if you have a question before we move on, please feel free to ask. Or if you want to organize it, the presentation based on Larry's information will be about 20 minutes, and then we'll take as many questions as you have. Now here's a clue. You know from your own experience, whatever your business is, if you have an hour presentation that they've given you, you need to prepare a 40-minute presentation. 1, because the chances of getting your time cut could be likely. And if you are one of 6 companies presenting the same project, if the first 3 are pathetic, they're going to come out and say, Larry, we're running behind, can you cut it to half an hour? Not because of your presentation, but they are so bored they can't keep awake. So present less, because you know if they are really interested in what they are hearing, you're going to get longer. They'll make the next person wait. In fact, there are times, and you've probably experienced it, when they say, can you stay a little longer? We'd like the people in marketing to come hear this. And it's much more important to then be responsive to their questions.